I'm recording this meditation for myself because I need to let go of some of the things I'm holding on to that take away my power. It's a funny thing that I never would have thought I would have said, is take away my power. But trying the hardest you possibly can, at least to yourself. Sometimes people are like, well, you could have done this or you could have done that, but to yourself, you know that you're trying everything you can think of to make something happen, and sometimes it doesn't work. So instead of dwelling in that and feeling unaccomplished and like a failure, and it's due to outside things that I have no control over. I have to, whether they're loved ones or really important things, like, you have to let go of them. And for me, like, when I say let go of them, it's my kids. My kids are, for some reason, like, I can't really put my finger on why. I'm not trying to boost myself or say anything that whatever about me. I'm maybe not like most people, but I'm still human, and I'm not perfect. But sometimes, even when you don't do something wrong, people react, or just things in their life happen that you don't understand, and it affects you. So now my kids, they feel pressured or anxiety around me because I try to get them to apply themselves and do something, and get out there and figure out what they want to do with their lives. And I'm trying to help them. And if that's unnatural for them to feel, because most of the time they don't have somebody on their side trying to help them. They're more or less just being, not ignored or avoided, more like given busy tasks. Here, keep yourself busy. Don't ask too many questions. Just do what you're told, and just go about life. You're a kid. You shouldn't know this stuff yet. Well, being a parent who only sees their kid very seldomly, you have to realize that there's things that can't just be ignored, or else they don't understand why daddy doesn't want to be there, or daddy isn't there, because daddy does want to be there, and daddy is there. So I have to do this for myself, and I'm not going to talk much more about it. And what I do is I bring my kids into my heart, and then I hold them, and I give them hugs, and I picture all the good times. Like, think of things like when someone's so happy and they smile, and they have that big cheesy smile, so big that their nose crunches. Like my kids do that, or they used to. And now that they're getting older and they're getting stressed out, I see the world reflecting on them, and I'm trying to help them, but they're not ready to accept help when they're that young. They don't understand it. You can't bring them to a higher intelligence level when they're not ready for it. Not that any of them are dumb. They're actually very intelligent, but for their age, they can't fathom what's going on. Most adults don't really even know what's going on. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about anybody, but I'm going to do my meditation now. So I'm going to do a little talking just to get myself started. And if anyone that watches this wants to follow along, I don't know if I'm going to post this or not, but I may, just so I can watch it again sometime when I need to let go or de-stress. So first, do some deep breathing through my nose, in my nose and out my mouth. I hear all the sounds around me, but I just let them come in as a sound and go out as a sound, not as a label. in order to feel a more intense internal feeling of control, I'll picture a bright light starting at the top of my head and sinking down into my brain for a few breaths. Feel it like merging with my brain, just the light makes it almost tingle. You might get a tingle sensation or warmth, or maybe your head might swell or feel like a balloon like mine. And once you actually feel it, you can sometimes feel it expanding and contracting a little bit with your breath, even though it's in your head. And then I just take that light slowly and I move it down into my heart, through my neck, down into my heart. So take a few breaths to move the light from your brain down through your neck, through your chest to your heart. Now, in the same fashion, picture a light from the center of the earth, rising up for a few breaths, and then connecting into your feet and into your tailbone, and then lighting up your body, meeting at your heart. Take about 5-10 breaths to do this. Now, feel the combination of the lights combined in your chest. And as you breathe deeply, two one together. In, hold it, and let it go with a sigh. Do that a few more times. from this space, whatever you feel that's been taking your power, making you feel weak, realize that you're more than that. No matter what it is. If you have children, or any loved one that you miss, or that you just want to show extra affection towards, bring them into your awareness. I'm bringing my children into my awareness, so please excuse me if I cry. Now, remember a heartfelt moment and picture their face, the details of their smile. See them playing or doing something that you remember them doing that they're fond of, or that you hold dear to yourself. Just take a few deep breaths and relax into it. Remember the good part. And remember, it's also okay to be emotional. Crying is completely normal. No matter what anyone's ever told you. Whether you're a girl, whether you're a guy, it doesn't matter. In fact, it's quite medicinal to let it out. Now, picture in your mind a heartfelt, a heartwarming scene of maybe your favorite movie, or just use your imagination and bring that loved one or those loved ones closer and hold them as if you're either saying goodbye forever or hello after a long time. I'm going to take a few minutes and you can join me and just allow yourself to feel, whether it's hurt, happiness, any other emotion, anything. Allow yourself to feel it, but don't let it become you. And I'm going to take a few minutes to deep breathe while visualizing holding your loved ones. Whether it's happiness, pain, heartache, joy, anger, bitterness. Don't allow any of those feelings to stay for too long, because everything is temporary. Love is permanent. Accept the things that you can't change. And strive for the positive changes you're capable of. Now join me for a few minutes of deep breathing, gratitude for being able to feel emotions, and for being able to experience things that only we human beings can. I'm going to be silent for a few minutes.
Let's begin this inner smile meditation.
Smile through it all. Realize that every moment is what you allow it to be. You can dwell on a moment past, you can fear a moment that's up and coming, or you can be in the moment and take it as serious as it needs to be taken right here, right now, always. And when you can manage to do that through the very hard things, like feeling abandoned and alone, or misunderstood, or ignored by loved ones, if you can learn to let it go, you're only doing yourself good. It doesn't mean the next moment can't get better. And strive for that. Even if it doesn't, learn how to let it go. Learn how to keep striving for the good. Showing a little bit of my soft side, which a loving person such as myself is quite soft. But soft isn't always bad. I'd say more gentle than soft. Doesn't mean that you can't still have an exciting, good, fun, and adventurous life. It just means love and compassion comes first. Everything is secondary to life. And to me, life and love are the same thing. And when I can really be here like this, it all just makes sense. I love you guys. Thanks for your time.